Hey y'all, I'm gonna tell you a story how July 7th, 2016, the first time I took my test, I failed my road test. The second time I took the test, 2 weeks later, July 21st, 2016, I passed my road test. It's summertime. So the first time I took my test, I was telling my friends and family my movements. The second time I took my test, my cousin had to remind me, like, yo, move in silence. Don't tell nobody until you finish. Then when you accomplish what you accomplished, then you could tell people your success. And since then, I've continued to do that because I forgot for a split second, right? That day, July 7th, I don't even know how I failed. So as I kept on reliving that story over and over and over again, it kept doing something to my spirit. It kept pissing me off. It kept making me remember that I just failed and I put $155 and I did not get to drive. I literally got to Starlight, got in the car. Sis had an attitude. She was rushing me. By the time I felt comfortable to drive, I did everything, my indicators, all that. I move out. Boom, a red car comes. She presses the brake. Test done. I failed. She gives me a yellow sheet of paper, 55 points. I'm thinking sis about to say, start again. No. She goes, you can take your test back in 2 weeks. All of a sudden, she's in a good mood because she's getting out the car. So I get home, I keep telling people this story, and they keep asking me. They keep saying it makes no sense how I did not get to drive and I failed. And I'm like, that's what I'm saying. So after my cousin told me this, she's also telling me, like, yo, it's okay if you fail. Everybody fails. But make sure the next time you take this test, don't tell nobody. Don't tell me. Don't tell nobody. Just go and take the test. I was like, I'm not feeling for it. I'm going to just do it when I come back. She was like, it's better to do it now. And if you want, I can give you the information to my driving school because, you know, we just passed. She's talking about her and my cousin. So they was two success stories from their driving school. So I go to their driving school in Bushwick. Have to take the train there, but whatever. And the day of my road test is July 21st. I dropped $300 for the car, for the 3 extra lessons. The July 21st, my third lesson, we all the way on the other side of Brooklyn. He get a call, like, where you at? She got her road test. Why are you not here? He like, how come you didn't tell me? I'm like, you was just asking me mad questions. You was just asking me, like, if I feel comfortable, if I'm ready. And I'm like, yeah. He was like, well, I'm not driving you, so we gotta go. We get on a Jackie. Before we get on a Jackie, he asks me, like, do you want to drive or do you want me to drive? I go, I want to drive because I'm still here. Because that's the music I was listening to. I was listening to music and doing my little affirmations that morning of. I was listening to Still Here by Drake because it was 2016 and his album had just dropped. And I was listening to Hop Up Out My Bed or whatever that song's called by Soulja Boy because that song is how I felt when I hopped out that morning. So I go to Astoria after we go to Bushwick and we get in the car. It's me, the driving teacher, the manager, whatever, and then a dude in the back that's taking his test too. The dude comes up, the DMV dude, like, who wants to go first? He behind me don't speak no English, talking about ladies first. I'm like, no, you could go first. Gentlemen first, gentlemen can take the lead. So the dude goes, you could go first. Me and the instructor hop out. He's supposed to go to the front. DMV guy gets in the passenger seat. Dude's still back there with his seatbelt on. He like, you know how to drive? You can't drive from the back seat of the car? I'm like, Lord of mercy. This dude gonna mess it up for me. I want you to go first so you could do a good job. You could warm this dude up. That way, we could pass because he's in a good mood. You over here in the back seat got him pissed off. He asking like, do he know what he's doing? And they pull off. Whatever. They come back. I get in the car. I'm warming him up like, hey, how are you? I'm asking him, how did it go with the dude? He like, oh, he know how, he's a good driver. He just probably don't understand English. I'm like, okay, so he passed. So we pull off. I'm mad nervous. I am nervous because remember, I didn't get to drive the first time. I literally didn't even get to move like that the first time. I didn't even get to pull off the first time. So we pull off. We're actually driving on the street. He like left, right, left, right, 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 left, right. He like do the 3-point turn. Matter of fact, keep going. I'm like, you sure? Keep going. I'm like, he like, park. Matter of fact, keep going. I start feeling nervous because why he keep on telling me keep going? I'm thinking he's about to tell me the test is done and we gotta go back because I got this horror story of what happened to me. So he's like, are you nervous? I'm like, yes. He's like, well, nervous drivers aren't good drivers. So you got one more time to show me how to drive. He said it with a little bit more calmness in his voice, but that's how I swore he said it in my head. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm still here. I gotta whip it. So I start whipping it. We go back. He gives me the white sheet of paper. It got a P on it. It got like 15 or 10 points. I'm like, I'm still here. Bow. So I passed. And everybody was like, how come you didn't tell me you was gonna take your test? Because I have to move in silence. I can't tell people. Because if I would have failed again, it would not have done good for my ego, for you to know I failed and for me to know I failed. So I got my L's, not no losses. My L's meaning my license. July 21st, 2016. Then I was supposed to get a car. The car never happened, but it's okay because I got my license. And that's all that was supposed to happen. That's what God wanted for me. That's what I wanted for me. And that's a wrap.